What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here for the match watch-along of the upcoming game between Freiburg and Borussia Dortmund, and I have a big smile on my face. Producer T's in the background with his Mullen kit. He's right fired up, too. I know you guys are. We're going to go through the starting 11 and kind of dissect it a little bit, because it is a very interesting starting 11. It was exactly what I predicted. I know, I'm just a genius. However, I didn't realize all the players that came back that would be on the bench today. Our bench looks drastically different than it has any other time this season because we got depth again. We got depth. I mean, some of these players potentially could have started in the starting 11, but we don't want to rush them back, and I don't feel that there's a massive need to, but it is a decent starting 11, and I'm relatively happy with it. Hopefully you guys are doing well today as well. And yeah, I guess we'll get into some comments, and we'll throw up the starting 11 for you guys. Luke Carrier says Mullen, he's fired right up. We got a couple people saying Mullen's in, but also so is Paslak. Yeah, Lob 70. Yes, guys, we are close to 5K. So if you're just joining us this morning, be sure to drop a like, say hello in the chat, and let's see how this thing's going to do, because we need to get back on track, that's for sure. And also big shout out to Producer T. Look at his nice lineup. Look at that. Is that impressive? If you guys are impressed with that, come on, that's a W in the chat. I think it looks clean. I think it looks clean. But we'll go through the starting 11. So let's take a look at it. The starting 11, I'm assuming it is going to be played in the 4-1-2-1-2. Like we've talked about, it can be played in the 4-2-3-1. However, this is what I'm assuming is going to start out with, at least to begin with. It's Coble in net. Right back is Paslak. British Empire, I know you're in here, and I am sorry. The two center backs is Akanji Witsel, which, again, guys, we expected that. I mean, Kanji's been playing great. He had the blunder against Bayern. Hopefully, it's an opportunity for him to bounce back. At left back, we have Nico Schultz, who is on good form. He is probably the best form I've seen him in his Dortmund career, so it is nice to see him get a little bit of a run here. The CDM will be Dahoud. The two center mids will be Bellingham, Gio. Cam will be Royce. And then finally, up front, our dual strikers. The reason we signed Mullen, it's Holland, it's beautiful. And it can also be tailored. It can also be tailored into the 4-2-3-1 with Dahoud, Bellingham as the two CDMs. Probably Gio as the cam, Royce out on the left, Mullen out on the right, and Erling Haaland as your striker. But look at that bench, guys. That is a fat-looking bench. We've got Delaney back. We've got Guerrero back. We've got Hummels back. We also have Mukuku, Brandt back. We have Renier. We have Chan back, and we have Wolf. I mean, our bench arguably is almost as strong as our starting 11. At least from the back, it has to be. But it is good. We got depth finally. It's reassuring almost that that we are back on track here. But we'll see what you guys are thinking about it. Let us know what you think about the starting 11, because I'm pretty happy about it. Mainly because Mullen's in. I thought it was very important. Tom said he's rooting for Mullen for his first goal. I know we are too. Producer T will be fired right up. Don is pissed that someone voted for a draw. I know, Don. I know. What can you do? Mullen scores 2 goals. Mark my words. Well, it's an opportunity, and we've seen it in the past with our strikers. Our strikers like to come off hot. Now, Holland is a different level. He came off the bench. It was hot. I mean, arguably so was Paco when he was with us, but there is a decent opportunity that this is a game that Mullen can start from the off, can get right into, and can have a good game. It is a lot harder. A lot of people in the comments yesterday for our match preview were saying that Mullen's a flop, Mullen's not ready, and I don't agree with that necessarily. It's harder to break into a brand new league, especially when it's a more competitive league than you're playing in, and especially when you're coming on as a sub. You want to just go in, you don't want to make any mistakes, you want to do your job. This is an opportunity for him to start right from the beginning, right from the off, and let's see what he can do. It's going to be a very interesting match, and my eyes are going to be specifically on that man right there, because we spent a lot of money to bring him in. OC changed his prediction to 6-1, Holland, hat-trick, Mullen, brace, Royce. I like it. I like it. Holland will get a hat-trick. 4-2 BBB is my prediction. I like it. 2-0 Liverpool. Our friends over in England are doing well today. I really want to see Freiburg's new stadium. Ooh, I would as well. I'm saying 3-0. Yo, Josh, how you guys doing today? 5-0 Dortmund. I'm in my custom kit. I like it. I like it. Catalina's joined us today. Says, good morning, Josh. Time to squad up and defeat Freiburg with Big Earl, Mullen, Royce, and Gio. I like it. I like it, Catalina. I'm fired right up, too. Plot twist, Josh got the official starting lineup directly from BBB. Now. I use my brain this time. I'm happy Rafa's back on the bench. If I'm being honest, I would have started Schultz at right back. Paslak has been bad. it's a fair debate. I don't think I've ever personally seen Schultz play at right back. Like it's not a bad idea. I don't know what would have happened, and I take your point that you might as well start him there over Paslak, who's been very interesting in the last few games. But again, it's an opportunity for him to hopefully right some of those wrongs. But Moune should be coming back soon. We do have Chan on the bench now, so the right back position is starting to shape back up, which is why we may not panic and go out to the transfer market, but put Berkey at right back. Why not Chan at right back? So Chan isn't going to start at right back today because all the players coming back aren't going to. They're not going to be forced in the squad. I'm surprised most of them made the trip today. I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, the reason Chan hasn't started at right back would be because he's just coming back. They don't want to force him in. They're probably going to start 1 or 2 games on the bench before being integrated into the team, which is why our back line looks the way it does. Dahoud is my favorite player. Yeah, preaching to the choir, my man. But, well, you know, right behind Rice. Right behind Rice. Excited to see what Hall and Malen can do together in 90 minutes. I am with you. I'm 100% with you. I think it's going to be a drastically different approach from Malen, especially starting from the off. I mean, it's like I said, it's not easy to come in to a new squad off the bench and try to make a massive impact. Yes, Holland did. Yes, Paco did. But it's not always the case. I think Malen will have a little less pressure today starting from the beginning, knowing that the chances will continuously come throughout the match. Dortmund, let's go. It's been 3 matches. He's been subbed in all 3. I know. That's why all eyes will be on our boy today. We got some U.S. men's national team fans here. Says Gio. I want to see Gio, a big game of Gio today too. I was a little disappointed with his Bayern game, but you know it's rightfully so. It's Bayern. It's not an easy time, but I've been so impressed with Gio this year. Really, really impressed. I really, truly think he's taken a step in his career right now, and I want to see him get back on track. This is a good opportunity to do it. Bounce back from a tough match against Bayern. Run that midfield like he's been doing, playing with swagger, and hooking up, hopefully, with the front 3. Rice, Malen, Holland. What time is it? So you got the lineups directly from the BBB this whole time? No. Producer T made this. I predicted the starting 11, and this time I happen to be right. I'm wrong a lot. I'm wrong a lot of the times. They might play a 4-3-3, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't think they will. I know that if you look at FootMob and a couple other things, it's got them lined up in the 4-3-3. I personally don't think they'll play that. I think they'll play what you see on screen here, or a 4-2-3-1. And that's when Bellingham and Dahoud play as your 2 CDMs. Gio will play as your 10. Royce can go on the left, Malen on the right, and Holland up front. But 4-3-3 is relatively similar to a 4-2-3-1. But I just expect Gio to have the opportunity to go further up the pitch. No, they won't play 4-3-3. Royce is wasted on the wing. Yeah, but he could play, he has played there, though. He has played as the left attacking mid in a 4-2-3-1. That is definitely happened, but I do think it's going to be what we see on screen. But Producer D has brought up the Freiburg starting 11. It does look like they're lined up today in a 4-4-2, which I think is interesting. They have been playing mostly in a 3-4-3, and I actually kind of think a 4-4-2 suits our 4-1-2-1-2 a little bit better, especially not having the wing backs, but we will have to see. I mean, Jonathan Schmid is still starting at right back with Christian Günther, the 2 players that I was relatively the most worried about, especially if they're playing as fullbacks. Those overlapping runs, running our fullbacks makes me, a little nervous, but all in all, it's a pretty similar lineup to what we were expecting, just altered a little bit into that 4-4-2. A couple players to note are the 2 fullbacks. I really do rate Christian Günther. He played for the German men's national team. He's a captain of this team. He's very good at getting up and down the pitch. Jonathan Schmid, as I've talked about, is a set-piece specialist. Every time we play, he's kind of like that Daniel Caligiuri in a way, where every time we play him, we got to be careful of the set pieces we concede, especially with this back 4. Because Jonathan Schmid is fantastic at putting balls in the box, and I believe when we lost 2-1 last year, he was a big part of it. Similar to when we lose to Augsburg, and Caligiuri is all over the place. And Grifo is another good one who plays from the wings as well. Talented, agile player who can definitely cause some problems to our back line. But yeah, it is even on screen, it's showing it as a 4-4-2 for Freiburg. So that is what I'm expecting out of them. Even though I genuinely was a little bit surprised. But if you guys are excited today, be sure to drop a like, guys. Pump us up to like 30 likes before this thing gets started. Pretty sure we had 100 likes before. Or we had a stupid number of likes the last time for the Bayern watch along. You guys were fantastic during that watch along. I appreciate it so much. And let's see some predictions today. We had a couple trickle in, but let me know your guys' predictions. I said 3-1. Producer T said 3-1 Freiburg. So it was an accident. But no, my prediction was 3-1 for Dortmund. I like Witzel as a pivot, but because he has to play center back, now Mo seems to be out of position. Definitely want him more attacking position. Eric, I do agree. I do agree with you 100%, but the thing that makes Dahoud so special is that he is very talented at dropping deep. I agree, playing further up the pitch as like an 8 in a 4-3-3, Bellingham, Dahoud, Witzel behind, that is Dahoud's best position in my opinion. But Dahoud has got that ability to drop down, to link up. He likes having the ball on his feet. He likes going up from the attack, and he can still play the 6 relatively well, especially in situations like this where we almost have no other choice. But I absolutely take your point, my man. We don't need a solid defense today. We need rapid offense. Well, we're gonna get a look at it, man. The formation on OneFootball is a 4-3-3. Yeah, I'd be a little skeptical looking at OneFootball. Like I said, I'm assuming, and we're gonna know once the game starts, but I'm assuming it's gonna be a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 4-2-3-1. I don't think we'll play a 4-3-3. I don't think Royce will be overly useful way out as a left winger. As a left attacking mid, he likes to drift in. He can swap with Gio if they play that 4-2-3-1. Or, like I said, the 4-1-2-1-2 will have most players, pretty much all players, in their natural positions. So, that is what I'm thinking, but we will see. Can't we loan Brandon Williams from Man U? Well, we're going to have our players back soon. We already got Chan on the bench. Mounier should be back sooner rather than later. It should be decent. How good has Kobel been so far, by the way? More commanding than Weidenfeller, dare I say. He has hit the right boxes. I've been someone who's always been very nervous when it came to our goalkeeping. I wasn't the biggest fan of Berkey. You guys know that. I liked his personality. He was just an inconsistent goalie. And when you're competing for the titles in situations where he's cost us matches, it's frustrating. And Kobel wasn't established, which is why I had some question marks about him, but he's been exceptional. I absolutely agree with you. He's been very commanding. He's a different style of keeper that we haven't had in a long time. That sweeper keeper role. We feel a little bit like Bayern in a way, where Neuer's been doing that for a decade. If you could sign one player for Dortmund with unlimited money, who would it be? For me, it would be Kimmich, because he can play as the right back, if not Dest. All right, Kimmich and Dest. If I had unlimited money, I'm assuming, I don't know, like I said, I'm assuming you're going realistic because of Dest, and then unrealistic because of Kimmich. Realistic one, again, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but I mean, I would sign Buchanan because, come on, it's Canadian is what we need. But unrealistic, that would be a fit. That would be a good player. I would have liked Hakimi back, being completely honest. I would have loved to have Hakimi back, but now I'm sad. Good on you, JJD. Thank you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Josh, I like how you're never pissed at BBB games when we lose. I'm pissed, but I have a working relationship with the club, and I have to keep my emotions in check. I have a temper, man. I have a temper. Producer T has seen my temper many times. If you want to play me a game of FIFA and you're better than me, you will see my temper. When I'm on camera, I have to try to be very careful of how I basically show myself, and I gotta be careful. The number one times you'll see me frustrated is when we lose to Bayern, and guess what? We're 0 for 3 since I've started the channel, but I appreciate it. I'm glad I can hold my composure a little bit, because a lot of the times, especially last year when we were on that losing streak, it is hard to do so. Dortmund's going to win today. I'm keeping my eye on Dejan Buchanan, who's been rumored to join any Bundesliga team. Catalina, you mentioned my man. He has. He'll probably join Freiburg, if I'm being completely honest. And I think it would be a good fit for him. Royce on the wings. He could be. But he could be, like I said, if he plays on a 4-2-3-1, he'll play as a left attacking mid, and him and Gio can interchange, but Royce will always kind of cut in when he needs to. Sebastian's here. He says 1-1. Oh, no, Sebastian. James says, good morning, Josh. Let's get this dub. Good morning, James. Hope you're doing well today. Hi. Can you say hi? We're from New Zealand. JM, hello, my man. Watching from New Zealand. Very cool. That's the opposite side of the world from us, right? Australia, yeah. Opposite side of the world. Still tuning in. I love it.
Don't say they're Australia. They don't like Australia.
They're not Australian. Producer T has made it. They're the Kiwis, right? They're the Kiwis. Producer T made fake news today. Producer T made fake news. What was the fake news? Or was it the prediction? Oh, the 3-1, yeah. That guy. Mullen or Mukuku? Mullen is starting up front, and I would prefer Mullen. Angelino was out. DaCosta's not in the starting 11. My fantasy week. My man. I don't know how my fantasy is going to do today. I'm a little nervous. Easy win today. I like the confidence. I like the confidence. The boys are getting ready, though. It is almost game time. I'm watching it. For anyone in Canada, guys, I'm watching it on Sportsnet Ontario. So, if you're, depending on where, if you have Sportsnet, you're going to be able to watch it in Canada. But I'm excited, man. So, on the outside, you're professional, but on the inside, you're raging. You got it, my man. We were playing a 4-3-3. I doubt it. It may show it's lined up in a 4-3-3, guys, but let's wait till it gets started. We can take a better eye. I would be genuinely very surprised if it's actually lined up in a 4-3-3. It'll be a 4-1-2-1-2, or it'll be a 4-2-3-1. And Freiburg is a 4-4-2, so if we do play in the diamond, we do have to be very careful because obviously it leaves a lot of space on the wings, and that's just scary, knowing how our fullbacks have been. Let's get this dub. Look at Tyler, I like it. We found this man last year. He made a bet that Dortmund would draw against Lazio, and he's been here ever since. Dedication to the cause, Tyler. I like it. Yeah, in the States, it's on ESPN Plus, and I wish we could get ESPN Plus in Canada because it looks dirt cheap, and you get everything, every single thing. But I hope I am wrong. But BBB wins, I'll admit my decision model is wrong. Hey, that's okay, Sebastian. I hope you're doing well. Sebastian, where are you today? You're usually all over the place. Are you back home? Are you in Switzerland? Or are you traveling once again? So ready for the BBB match. Steve, how you doing, my man? I hope you guys are excited too. Kickoff is about to start, so one last time, be sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you're new, guys. We are very close to 5K. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now as we're creeping up to it, but you guys have helped us so much, and I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I guess toss in some flags before this thing gets going. Let me know where you're watching from. We got Tom, who's already said where he's watching from. He says, "What's up, Kiwis? I grew up in New Zealand. Live in the States now." Very cool, Tom. Do you still have your accent? Because, you know, Australian accents is...
Not an Australian accent, it's a New Zealand accent.
But I mean, they're similar, right? Or are they?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I was just going to say, Australian and...
They don't like being called Australian.
Producer T's giving me advice that they don't like to be called Australian. But okay, they're different. They are different. They're two different countries. But once again, they're giving their respect to a true legend of the game, Gert Muller. It is beautiful. It is beautiful, guys. A minute of silence. Cats meowing in the background. Respect the great. I like this. I like the respect that they're showing to him. He is. He was truly an incredible scorer of the game. He still has the record for the most Bundesliga goals. Robert Lewandowski, I believe, is 80-something away from it. And he was. I mean, he played for Bayern, I know. But he was something else. Incredible goal scorer. A role model for a lot of people. Very good guy as well. But this is it, my man. I love how Haaland has matured this season. Not only a goal machine, but gives assists as well. He will surpass Mbappe in the long run. I think he's already passed Mbappe. Come on. Who do you guys rate more, Haaland or Mbappe? Put it in the chat. OC says he's still in India, but he's in a hotel room. Very interesting. But kickoff is off, guys. Let's see if Dortmund can bounce back. It's going to be very important that we do so. For a few reasons. Yeah, I asked a bunch of Dortmund fans, who do they rate more, Haaland or Mbappe? I'm sure I'm gonna know who they're gonna say. I'm in the second division, in the Swiss, but I will listen to your show. I appreciate it, Sebastian. I hope you're doing well today. Josh still plugging his merch, I see. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never plugged my merch. We can't even buy that anymore. But all right, let's take a look at the starting 11. Let's try to get an idea of how they're playing, of whether it's a 4-2-3-1. And let me know, guys, once you think you've identified how Dortmund's playing, let me know in the comments, because there's been a little bit of debate. Some people are saying they think it will be the 4-3-3 that FootMob's showing. I had a feeling it'd probably be a 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-2-3-1. I think it'll be key to take an eye. I mean, just from... it's going to be tough. All right. Holland's got it. Not again, merch. All right. So Malen is out on the left, which I do think is a little interesting so far. I still can't tell. I still can't tell what they're lined up at. The key's going to see where Malen's playing and how deep Gio's playing. But when anyone thinks they know the answer, feel free to let me know. Sebastian says Haaland is better than Mbappe, and how can you argue with Sebastian? Come on, he knows his stuff. Malen is starting. It's me. You're right, my man. I'm just trying to get an idea. So right now, I can't tell quite yet. Hit the likes, people. Hit the likes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us here, drop a sub, drop a hello in the chat. You can still throw in your predictions if you guys haven't done so yet. But the first goal of the day is trying to figure out what formation we're playing. Because I am struggling. Usually at some point early on, I can see the shape a little bit. Clearly, it's a back four. That's obvious. Dahoud is definitely playing as the 6. Gio is cutting down a little bit, which makes me think that maybe it is a 4-1-2-1-2. And I think that is what I'm going to go with. Nice ball over to Marco Reus. Oh, nice little ball as well to Bellingham. All right, I'm going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 right now. That is what I'm seeing. If you guys disagree, let me know. But so far, I'm assuming it's that. As a nice little rush happened there. Marco Reus to find Bellingham, and he wins us a first corner of the match. And for you U.S. men's national team fans, you know it's Gio to take. The confidence on this guy, I'm expecting a big game from him and Malen. I mean, I want to see Haaland score because, you know, it's Haaland, but I do want to see Gio get back on track. Good fist to it. Good fist to it. Nice ball back. Oh, that was a beautiful ball over to Gio. But a poor little touch in the end. We'll have to see how Malen can get into the match. Because another interesting thing when you're starting as a striker is that the touches just don't happen as much. Oh, but as I say that, that was a good ball. It was a good look there from Malen. Oh, look at... Paslak, good man. Good man, there you go. That was good. Paslak pressing up the pitch. Any of you guys watch the Leipzig game yesterday? That was a really good game. Jesse Marsch answered a little bit of his critics already because their pressing game yesterday was exceptional. They looked... Oh, that was a good little look. But yeah, guys, they're definitely playing in the 4-1-2-1-2. I'm seeing that very clearly. There's a back four. Dahoud is your 6. You see Bellingham. You see Gio playing very deep, starting back up from the defense. That's an indication to me that he's playing as kind of like an 8. And then Haaland and Malen are kind of playing off each other. So, I mean, I do think they are playing in a 4-1-2-1-2. And I think that's the right call for right now. Especially because I would like to see Malen play as a dual striker because that's where he was very good last year with PSV. Also tests out Haaland. See how he is with someone running off of him. And then, of course, that also means that we get to see Gio as an 8 and Reus as a 10, which those two have been playing very well at. But yeah, Leipzig was very impressive yesterday, guys. Szoboszlai was incredible. He had a brace. Under Silva was decent. Had a nice assist and a penalty as well. But all in all, man, Leipzig showed that they got some talent there. That first game against Mainz was just a stubborn Mainz side. But what can you do? My Sony LAV is crashing. Well, that's no good, guys. That's no good. There is a set piece coming up here for Freiburg. And this is where I said Jonathan Schmid is going to be dangerous. Now, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say anything. But I don't know if I'm overly worried that he can hit it from here. But Grifo is also standing over it. And Christian Gutner. Oh, Angie is here. She says hello. Angie, how you doing today? Oh. Lovely. It was Grifo. He did hit it from there. Angie, you just came in the chat. Well, that was a bullet from Grifo. I said it. I literally said, I'm like, I don't know if I'm worried about the scoring from here. God. Oh, what a hit. Posting into. That was an incredible, incredible take. When you hit a free kick like that, you know as soon as it leaves your boot, that's going in. Not only did it have the dip, it went towards the keeper. It started bending away from him. It went post and in. Nothing Kobel could have done about that. That's all right. It's all right. It's only 5 minutes in the match. And like I said, I've said this a lot of times when you try to look at the brighter side of things. It's not easy to score first when you aren't going to dominate possession. What are you trying to say, Angie? Nothing, Angie. I missed you. I wish you were here from the beginning. You're not bad luck. That's not what I'm saying. But that was a bullet, man. That was a bullet. I didn't realize Grifo could do that. But like I said, when you Dortmund will have more possession, that's a fact. We all know that. And when we concede early, all it means is that Freiburg is going to have to stay a little bit deeper, which will make things getting up the pitch just that much easier for Dortmund. If Freiburg play that way. I mean, if they're coached differently and they maybe have a little confidence to go back, they may start to see things differently. But guys, that was a bullet. Probably one of the best goals I've seen so far. I mean, there was a couple crackers yesterday in the Leipzig match, but no, that is not Kobel's fault. That's not really anybody's fault. They drew a foul. It wasn't an unbelievable dangerous territory, but that was just a bit of brilliance. It really was. Oh, Kanji gets lucky there, playing up from the back once again to find Nico. Gio is playing very deep, guys, for U.S. men's national team fans. I see one creeping in, and it is Zachary. It says, good scouting report on the free kick specialist. Yeah, well, I said, yeah. I mean, Christian Gutner can hit him too, but, I mean, Jonathan Schmid can hit him. I wasn't overly expecting, Grifo to hit it. I kind of thought maybe Schmid would, but I know Grifo can hit him from there. I wasn't, yeah, I just said I wasn't overly nervous, and now I sound like a goof, but yeah, he hit that one from the back of the net as quick as you like, but it's a very nice free kick. And now we got a lot of work to do because we just came off a disappointing loss to Bayern in the Super Cup. It's time to go at it, but there's Gio once again. He is coming deep. And I almost like Gio as that 8. Playing deep like that. Josh, I don't see him scoring from there. I know, Bobby, I know. I sound like as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like, this is going to bite me in the butt. I wasn't sure if they were going to hit it, and I was wrong. And you know what? I jinxed us. So, Angie, it's not your fault. I will take the blame. Don't leave us. Says Kay, I guess I'll stay. Freiburg will be tough playing in their own stadium. They will be. No, it's my fault. I whispered it. I didn't know who caught it, but yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the blame. Pasak will cost us the league every second he's on the pitch. Well, on the good news, guys, Emre Can is in the bench. Mounier will be back soon, so our right back will have some answers. Because, like I said, I mean, I would start Mounier first, and then I would go to Emre Can if needed, and that's fine. I'd start both of them over Paslak, which I think we can do. But not a great start so far. We are, like I said, though, we are clearly lined up in that 4-1-2-1-2. I just want to see us get a little bit more of the ball today. Schultz's side will be tough today. It will be. Christian, like Angie, we were talking. If I was talking about two of Freiburg's best players, I'm looking at their fullbacks and Grifo. Those are the 3 players I highlighted right before the game. But arguably, I said Jonathan Schmid and Christian Gutner are the two guys that I'm just very nervous about. But Grifo is dangerous, and we saw why. That's a nice little touch there. It's a good little rush there from Gio. A little bit of confidence there. And there's some pressure. There we go. Some good little pressure. Oh, Mullen! Oh! Or was that Bellingham? Who was that? That was Bellingham. Oh. Just wiggling through. It's a good look. It was a good look, guys. But come on, let's give Dortmund some love. If you guys are just tuning in today, be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe. Help us get closer to 5K. and put a little hello in the chat, especially if you're new around here. We need a little bit of love today for Dortmund. This is a poor start. Not in my opinion, not really in the terms that they're playing, but in the fact that, I mean, we drew a foul, and guess what? They took advantage of it and put it in the back of the net from a free kick. But arguably, we're creating some chances. Of a really good look there from Bellingham. Schultz kind of stamped on the man. I don't think that was anything too cynical, though. But here's Bellingham's rush once again. Look at that. It's a 1-on-4, and he still gets through, but a poor finish in the end. Akanji never moved the ball fast enough. That's not a bad little look, because I mean, I do think Akanji is a decent ball moving defender. However, in the last few games, he's been caught. He's been caught a couple times. I'm not sure exactly why. If he just kind of taking a sweet time, really, and it cost us in the other game because he turned out a poor pass that turned over, and then it almost cost us earlier today. He was able to wiggle out of it, but it was nervous. Paslak sadly can't handle the pressure. No, I mean, I'm a little surprised he's starting once again. But, I mean, we have Marius Wolf on the bench. Chan is coming back. But, yeah. Oh, and it's poor there by Schultz. And Akanji has to clean up shop. No foul. Beautiful, beautiful challenge from Akanji there. And had to make up for a Schultz mistake. That was poor. But let's see what we can do here. That's a beautiful ball. Beautiful ball over to Holland. But a poor touch. We're on the offensive right here. We found Holland to Bellingham. Let's get one here, boys. Finds Gio. Holland. That was better. It was better from the boys, though. It was a beautiful ball. I didn't see who took that, but it started from Akanji's tackle. And that's what he's good. That's an excellent challenge. Not only did he take out the man, but he kept the ball right at his feet when he got up. And then had a good opportunity. Gio with a nice little look over to Holland. It was a poor hit in the end. But yeah, Mullin's looking just a touch lost so far. Just a touch lost. Hopefully he can build his way back into the game. Paslak should have been sent on loan this season. Nice one by Akanji. FIFA Mobile, just subscribe. FIFA Mobile, I appreciate it, my man. Appreciate the subscription. Helping us get a little closer to that 5K goal. Mullin always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, and I mean, you know what? I kind of agree. I kind of agree. It is early in the match. It is a lot of pressure to play in a new system, new teammates, and with someone as demanding as Erling Haaland. I just want him to just relax. I feel like he's just clenched up a little bit because he's gonna have to be good if he's gonna want to A, stay in the starting 11, and B, play with the likes of Haaland. Because Haaland doesn't mess around, man. He wants to score. We all know that. But Ian's tuned in today. Says, "Yay, I'm here reporting for duty, being new. Welcome, my man." Ian showed me some of his BVB swag he's looking to get. Let us know what jerseys you guys are rocking today. Anybody have the new kit? Producer D's got the new Mullen kit. Oh, that's a good ball. And he looks good. He looks good in the background. LOL H&H Gaming says hello from Malaysia. Hello, my man. I hope you're doing good today. Oh, that was poor there from Paslak, but he got lucky. Josh, we've conceded 6 goals in the first 3 games. Not happy with our defense. I agree, but I'm not reading too much into it right now because our back 4 has 1 starter in it. Our actual truthful back 4. I mean, Paslak is our 3rd string, if not 4th string. He could be even our 5th string fullback, but for some reason he's getting minutes. But like I said, Meunier and Chan are coming back, so that'll be better. Hummels is coming back as well, so we're playing a CDM at center back right now. Akanji is in there, and then Guerrero's coming back. And I think we're forgetting, guys, how important Guerrero is. I mean, I know we're not because we're Dortmund fans. We know how underrated he is, but he is good going forward. The biggest complaint I have with Schultz is that he can't do anything really going forward. He just doesn't have that quality. Oh, that's a good little ball. Guerrero does. Guerrero will lead to more chances. He absolutely will. And Schultz just doesn't quite do that. Oh, why would he touch that? It's clearly offside. Come on. Mullen needs a goal. I think so too. I think it would definitely loosen him up, man. Bobby says, I'm rocking the new home kit. I like it. I like it. And number 11, OC's wearing last season's BBB kit. I like it. I just subbed to you, man. I appreciate it, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I'm assuming maybe you're a BBB fan. Still shows how bare bones our squad is. I expected more from this transfer window. It is fair, Super Swede. It is fair. However, like I said, we do have depth. Look at our bench right now. We have Bellingham and Gio and Reyna. No, what did I say? No. Royce, Gio, Bellingham, Dahoud on the pitch. We can still bring on Delaney. We can bring on Brandt. We do have Renier. We do have options on the bench now. And also, like I said, we are missing a lot of our defenders. I agree that this isn't the most ideal start. If we can find out a way to get 3 points today, I think it's going to be huge. Because if we don't, I think that it's going to rub some people the wrong way. We know how our BBB fan base can be after results like this. This can't happen this early in the match. The Super Cup, fine. It's something that matters to me. I wish we would have won it. But 3 points, arguably more important. And, I mean, we've dominated the game so far. But we just... Oh, it's almost a good ball from Paslak. And it's not. Is Holland playing? He is playing. He's playing up top in a 4-1-2-1-2 alongside Mullen. Hey, yeah, Bayfa Bay. He is. He's a BBB fan. Welcome, my man. Welcome to the community. BBB will win. I like it. I like it. These early goals are critical at times. Justin, I agree with you. If you don't, I'd leave after today. Yeah, I mean, early goals are important. It wasn't on an ideal start, but we're gonna have to turn it around. We're gonna have to come back. There's Mullen, does very well. There we go. Oh, and he gave a foul and a yellow card. First time being here. Anna, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. If you are new, consider subscribing and joining our BBB community. We got some beautiful, beautiful people here. And I always enjoy seeing some new people, but unfortunately you're joined a game where we are losing. And Mullen just got a yellow after a nice turn, which is a shame. Dortmund losing today will be a problem because Bayern will be ahead of the standings. I agree. It's too early in the season to be giving up points like this. It's just the fact that the top teams struggle away this season. By the way, Josh, how's it been the last few months? Hope you recognize me and read this comment. Oh, I always recognize you, my man. You've been with the channel for a while now. But I hope you're doing well. Good to have you back. And yeah, I agree. The thing about winning a season in the Bundesliga when Bayern have won the previous 9 is the same basic information you need to beat Bayern, is that you have to be perfect. You have to be perfect. You cannot drop games like this. You have to start strong. You have to put the pressure on them. And guess what? They drew their first game. It'd been nice for Dortmund to pick 6 from 6. There's still a lot of minutes to go. I don't want to get over exaggerating right now, but I mean, ideally, like, the possession's 70-30. They've had one shot on net. It came from a free kick, and it was pure class. But we're expecting to score goals. We should score at least 2 goals. That is how this offense is structured, and hopefully we can turn it around. Do you know any BBB fan community of India? I want to join it, mate. I do. I went over and did an interview on Yellow Wall India. So if you go to Facebook, you can go to the Yellow Wall India Facebook page. You can join it there, and they got a really good community there. A lot of Indian supporters in our community here and on the India Yellow Wall as well. Doing great. I appreciate that, Anna. Hope you're doing well today too. Josh, do you recognize me? Of course I recognize you, my man. I recognize your name, and I also recognize your picture, the big number 1. And you're on most streams, so I mean, I recognize you, my guy. Hope you're doing well today. Won't be losing for long, mate. We will turn this around. I like the positivity, my man. And we just drew a foul, which is also very nice. Top player says, dude, Pasak is so bad. Yeah, we need our players back. We do. Hashtag BBB from Nepal. Very cool, my man. Hope you're doing well today. We got a Freiburg fan in the chat. Very interesting. We're a nice community. We won't bite. Hope you're doing well. Are you watching from Freiburg to our Freiburg supporters? Or is there any other Freiburg supporters chilling in the chat today? If so, feel free to say hi. Angie will not bite. Pasak should accept he's trash to start working. I mean, it like yes, guys. Pasak is not BBB level. I think we all know that, but he is sort of the only option-ish right now. But take it with a grain of salt, guys. We have other options coming back. Mounier is on the way back. Chan is on the bench. We very well at halftime could bring Pasak off, but he hasn't been overly bad today. It's just we need our players to get back fit, and that's as easy as it is. And yes, Bobby, I do remember you. Of course I do. My man Bobby, which is agents. So I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting that you're agents. Didn't picture you as a Bobby. Pictured you as a Chad. Hi mate, I am new, but defo got the faith. I like it. I like it. Akanji does very well there to not only win a dangerous challenge, but not get a foul as Pasak punts it upfield. I don't know why Reyna always plays. Alexa is not a fan of Gio. I thought last year when we played Gio and Brandt out in the 4-2-3-1 is where I was the most frustrated because I thought they played very poorly. I've been really impressed with Gio this year so far. He's taken on a new role. He's playing as an attacking center mid, playing as your typical attacking 8. And I've been really impressed. I thought he's really stepped up. I thought he had a couple of really good games before the Bayern game where I thought he was quiet. And I'm expecting him to get back on track today. He's had a few little looks from time to time, but overly not the best start for him. But I think he'll be able to work his way back into the game. Liverpool FC, the best team in the world. Justin, and you're a Liverpool fan, I'm presuming. I'm scared that we're going to lose is just so typical. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times over the years I wake up. Dortmund aren't excellent at scoring first. We do know this. There's a water break coming up right now, guys. But this is typical Dortmund. We do it all the time. We go down early. We scare the crap out of us supporters, and we find a way to make it work. It's just when it's so early in the season, it's so important to pick up these points because if you stumble just a little bit, Bayern goes in for the kill. They do it every single time. And considering that they drew their first match, who knows what happens at the weekend here? But Dortmund just needs to escape. Just needs to escape with 3 points today, and we should be having some players come back and can re-hit it here. But Gregory says I need a 2.5 on this one. There's a good chance with Dortmund, man. You can get that. BBB Insider buying Ansu Fati next season. Ooh, I don't see that. This water break disrupts football so much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of water breaks. I can't imagine it's that hot over in Germany. I didn't see what temperature it is, but I do agree with you. Boob sweat stains? Producer T is in the background saying, Josh, there's someone with boob sweat stains. You know what? I take it back. Maybe it is pretty hot. It's hot, isn't it? Momentum is lost. It is, man. Holland and Royce, the best players. I like it. I like it, guys. If you are new around here, though, guys, before we get back from the water break, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and say hello. I've seen some new faces in the channel today, which is fantastic. Growing our Dortmund community, helping us reach our goal of 5K. A lot of Dortmund fans from around the world. You gotta love it. But do you have a suggestion for a new defender that's realistic for Dortmund? I do. And for me, there's not one that makes more sense than Ariozola. Again, if you guys want to, whoever gave this suggestion to me a couple weeks ago, it is honestly the exact type of loan signing we need. Because one, we can't afford a lot. Two, we need a right back. I think that's fair to say. Pasak's not up to standards. I would maybe like a center back as well, but guess what? I don't know what we're gonna get. But with Ariozola, he's a third string right back at Madrid. He's had experience at Bayern. He's been in the Bundesliga. He'd probably be willing to come out. We can afford him because he's on loan. That is the type of signing I'm expecting from Dortmund, but we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Your live is not boring like the others. I'm glad to hear that, my man. I don't tend to be try not to be boring. It's hard to be boring when you support Dortmund, honestly. Like, it's honestly almost easy because it doesn't matter how, they just drive you crazy. It is hard sometimes being a Dortmund supporter, but it's always exciting because, like I said, this is typical Dortmund. If you've been following this team for a while, you know how many times we've gone down early, how many times we put it to the last minute, how many times we look like we're dropping points and come out of absolutely nowhere. Times we've seen questionable starting 11s and still somehow turn it around. And also, we have a great community here. So you guys keep me very engaged during the lives, and I really appreciate it. Royce deserves to win at least the Bundesliga this season. I agree. There's one thing I would love to see. It'd be seeing Marco Reus win the Bundesliga. I thought that 18-19 season was his, man. Heard Holland is leaving us. I mean, guys, being frankly very honest, there's a very good chance Holland could leave us in the summertime. We don't know the details, so it's hard to speak about stuff we don't know about. There's been rumored a 75 million release clause. That has been the rumor. There's also been rumors that it's closer to 100. There's been rumors that it might not even be there. I personally do think there is a release clause, but I'm expecting it being closer to 100 million. Regardless, if there's a release clause, someone will activate it. And he's already agreed personal terms with Madrid. So that tells me if he wants to go to Madrid, which he spoke to them in the past, they've agreed personal terms, and Madrid spend the money and buy Holland, he'll go there. Oh, nice ball. Come on, Malen. It's better. It's better from Malen, though. That is much, much better from Malen. A good little look. Good touch. He was being very unselfish there. I almost wanted him to hit it just because. But that's much better. But yeah, guys, we all know that there's a chance that Holland can leave. Because he's that good of a player. But Malen should have shot that. That is better from him, though. That was a very good touch into stride. He was on his weaker foot. Maybe that threw him off a little bit. Or maybe he just was very scared to not pass the ball to Holland. I'm not very sure, but Anna says that she just subscribed to the channel. Anna, I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. And hopefully you'll get a good first experience here. But yeah, I don't know why I don't know why he didn't shoot. Like I said, I'm assuming it had something to do with the fact that he was on his left. But maybe he's like, if I don't pass it to Holland, I will get yelled at. I don't know. But Akanji just drew another foul. Holland almost did the Zlatan. He did. All right. This one's a little bit farther out. I'm not going to say anything about it because last time I got shut up. Pius is here, says, I swear we almost choke. There's still a lot of game to play, my man. There's still a lot of game to play. This is where I am nervous, though. This is where I am nervous. From set pieces. This one is just chipped in, backdoor. Aha. Good little head on it. Collected very easily in the end from Gregor Kobel. Just subscribed, hope for the win. Welcome to the community, my friend. Welcome to the community. And for everyone who subscribed new today, I'm hoping we get we get a win as well. Us Dortmund fans tend to get very angry when we don't win. But I don't know. I've seen some things I've liked today. We are sticking, like I said, with that 4-1-2-1-2. I think a couple things. I think once we get a healthy back line, it will maybe be nice to have a natural 6 in there. I do really like Dahoud playing as a 6, but I do think he's so effective playing a little further up the midfield as well. That's a very good ball. It was almost a decent break, but poor ball in the end. Dortmund are a second half team. I think they will come back. Yep, we've seen it in the past. This game is far from over. Freiburg know that. I would like to see them get one in the first half, though, because, again, a draw is still not good enough. We need to take all 3 points tonight. Malen getting a little bit more on the ball here, which I like to see. Hopefully growing in a little bit of confidence. Here comes Paslak. What kind of ball can he deliver? Not a great one, but we got out for a corner. I also sub now. Aha, I appreciate it, my guys. You guys are helping us. You guys are helping us creep in on that 5K. I appreciate all the new friends around the channel today as we have a corner kick coming up. Josh, where are you from, pal? I am from Canada. I am a Canadian. I don't know if you can tell. I wonder what my accent sounds like to a lot of you guys, but I am from Canada. Oh! Who was that? Was that Bellingham? It was Bellingham. Bellingham with the... Wasn't expecting Bellingham to score a header. It was a good corner there from Gio. And this is where we got to worry. The break. Freiburg got 3 men up. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, man. I wasn't expecting Bellingham to get on it. He got good contact. I think it came off the ground, off the post, and then cleared out. Oh. And then Freiburg just had a huge opportunity there. Christian Gutner with a quality ball. That is what you want. That is a terrible finish in the end. We got very lucky there, man. We got very lucky. But let's see this header again. Yeah, like it wasn't a powerful header or anything. It was placed very well. Had a nice bounce off the ground, off the post. You should do a Dortmund career mode in FIFA 22. I will. Once FIFA 22 comes out, I think I'm going to stream on YouTube, and we'll do a career mode here. I think that's my plan. So that way, when there's no content or anything throughout the day, we can I can just stream some FIFA 22 and have a nice long career mode this year. So I think that's the plan. I do think that's the plan. Here's another opportunity for Freiburg. But a poor ball. Are you not been the local dispensary before kickoff, Josh? Oh, guy. Freiburg playing a 4-4-2. They are. EQ has just subbed to the channel. Welcome, my man. Dahoud with a banger. Got a lot of new faces in the chat today. We love it. Growing community here. I think Mullen's building his way into the game a little bit more. Oh, Dahoud, sloppy. Don't take a foul. Don't take a foul. Might be a yellow. And it is. That's poor. That's very poor from Dahoud. He got caught. He got picked. And then he drew a... Yeah, that's an easy yellow card. Easy yellow card. A little sloppy from Dahoud, though. A little sloppy. Not new to your channel, but first time doing a watch-along. Well, welcome, my man. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're enjoying the watch-along. Keeping an eye on Dortmund today. Not the greatest start, to be honest. Mullen gradually getting more on the save wavelength as Schultz. I do agree. I think Mullen's been relatively bright in the last little bit, guys. I do. I think he's been on the ball. He's been a little bit more confident with it. He still hasn't got that look, but he's brand new, man. He's a big signing for Dortmund. He's got some pressure. I would love to see him get off the score sheet today, man. Same as Andre Silva yesterday in that Leipzig game. When that penalty was given, Szoboszlai was on a hat trick, but no way anybody else besides Andre Silva was taking that penalty. You need your strikers to score and score quickly. Holland's already done that. We need Mullen to get in, get running, and hopefully have a good opportunity, especially down right now. What would a goal in this situation mean to Mullen? Give him some confidence. Get his team back where they need to be. It's a good ball there. Dahoud, once again, man. Once again, he has struggled. Little sloppy from my boy. And a poor ball in the end. Let's go, Dortmund. Love your content, bro. I appreciate that, EQ. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Bit of a frustrating start. Why are you all creating pass lag? Is he really that crap? I try very hard not to ever disrespect one of our players. Like I said, we have a working relationship with the club. When you wear the black and yellow, you're on Josh's good side. All I'll say is Paslak had a shocker of a game against Bayern, and he's not our starting or our backup fullback. He's been put in a situation that he's been showing some weakness. The community has not been overly happy with him. But I don't think he's been too bad today. It's a nice ball over there to Gio. Finds our boy Mullen. Nice little ball back to Gio. There we go. Jude hit it. Ah! Freiburg are dominating right now. It's not looking good. I wouldn't say dominating, but they're hitting well in the break. They're defending well, and they put bodies forward. And we're also being sloppy. Dahoud, in the last 5 minutes, has given the way. I mean, Dahoud is my man. Dahoud is my man, and he's given the ball away a couple times, which has led to some opportunities from Freiburg. But there is still something in it. All right, and waved on, and there goes Mullen. Does very, very well there. Let's see what this boy can do. Found a little bit of space for our man, Marco Reus. Build-up looks good. I think so as well. We do have a lot of possession. It's just whether we can finally find that touch. Dahoud's going from distance. I like it. I like it, Mo. I mean, why not? Oh, this is interesting. Now, guys, is this tactical or is this just a big insult to Nico Schultz? Man, that's tough. It is tough to get subbed off before halftime, but Guerrero is back. What do you guys think? Are you listening to the game? Did they say anything about an injury?
They're just showing on like 20 seconds.
I think they're just subbing him off. I don't think Marco Rose is happy. I don't think, if you guys, I'm not listening to the game, I'm going to ask producer T. I don't think that's an injury or anything. I think he was not impressed, and now we got Guerrero back. And now this is...
No injury. Swapping.
Yeah, no, that is not... If you guys know as a player, it is a horrible feeling to get swapped off if you're not injured before half. I'm surprised Marco Rose didn't wait till half. It's a little less embarrassing coming out when Guerrero... This is humiliating for a player, man. That's gotta kill Nico Schultz. That's not something to take lightly, but I mean, I'm happy. Nice ball there. Come on, Gio. F. But yeah, that's tough. That is tough for Nico Schultz, man. He's gotta be. I mean, that's how you kill a player's confidence. I don't know if I agree with it. I would have maybe waited till halftime. If Marco Rose is planning on keeping Nico Schultz, I mean, you just slashed any bit of confidence this player has, and he's not a player who's built on confidence. I don't know. I'm a little surprised. I love the fact that Guerrero's on, don't get me wrong. But, like I said, this is a player who struggled with confidence, who clearly doesn't have a role in this team, and Marco Rose just yanked him off before halftime. If Nico gained any confidence, it's gone. But maybe that's an indication that they're looking to move him on. I don't know. Those Halstenberg rumors are still there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Put right or wrong in the chat right now. What do you guys think about that substitution? Do you think it's the right decision, being like, well, things aren't going our way, we need Guerrero on, or put wrong, as in you just killed one of our players' confidence? I'm curious to see what you guys think, because I don't know, man. I would have maybe, if you're planning on keeping Nico Schultz, I would have maybe waited till halftime. If you're being like, all right, he's out, then fine, it is what it is. But I'm surprised. But Schultz, I know nothing. Wrong, but so right. Pious. That's a good response, man. That's a good response. Right, you guys like it. Here comes Gio. Come on, find Holland. Oh, come on, Gio. Oh, Bellingham, that was beautiful. Bellingham is just silky. Finds Dahoud. I both like it and don't like it. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, man. I don't like it because like I said, it's killing the player's confidence, but I like it because I want Guerrero on the pitch. Why didn't Rafa start? Not a good move by Rosa. He didn't start, I'm assuming, because of injury. But yeah, a lot of you guys are saying wrong, should have waited till halftime. I'm happy to see Rafa. No shade. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused by it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Nico Schultz can handle it, man. I really don't. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, the Dortmund Twitter account said, get well soon, Nico. Okay, well, if it's an injury, that makes a lot more sense. If he's injured, it makes a lot more sense. I don't hope he's injured, but I hope he didn't get yanked off before halftime if he's healthy. But I didn't see any injury. And I didn't hear anything. I don't think Producer T heard anything either.
No, they didn't say anything on the stream, but they did tweet get well soon. And somebody commented, maybe it get well soon, feel it soon.
Maybe it get well soon, Felix. Oh, tough live, my man. Bring it or go home. Whew, there you go. Yeah, I would love to get one here before halftime. It's a good ball. Freiburg, Gregor Kobel, and Akanji to clean up. Very well done. Yeah, has not been a very good not been a very good first half. Producer T sounds like a robot. Yeah, I don't know, man. From what I honestly, if they're smart, they're gonna say it's an injury. They'll be like, all right, Nico, listen, you didn't play very well. We're gonna pretend you had a little knock. And we had to pull you off, okay? That way we'll save some face. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I didn't see any injury, but I don't think he was playing all that bad, which is why I think it's even more confusing. But anyways, we'll maybe address it a little bit more at halftime. We've got about 2 minutes and a bit to play before this one's over. I'm curious to see if Marco Rose will go to the bench then at halftime. Maybe bring on Brandt. I don't think he's our answer, but this American watching football. Canadian. Canadian, my man. Is that a TFC jersey in your background? To my Canadian roots. TFC is my local club here in Canada. All right, nice ball. Mullen's looking to get his way into the team a little bit. Get a little bit more on the ball, which is good to see. Let's find a late one here. Mullen out. I wouldn't bring Mullen out. I think he showed some positive runs, honestly some real positivity in there. But I mean, it hasn't been an overly good first half. I'm curious to see if Marco Rose does do anything. Dortmund is going to win. I hope you're right, my man. As long as Paslak does well. TFC is playing awful this season. Yeah, they're atrocious. That is true. But come on, boys. Let's find something here before halftime. Especially seeing Rafa back, which is just beautiful to see. We need Holland on the ball. Holland has been very quiet. He has. He's been very, very quiet. I don't know if it's time to maybe try to switch up the shape a little bit. The 4-1-2-1-2, maybe it's a little too congested. Try to put Mullen out on the wings. I'm not really sure. They're playing a 4-4-2, which is a very difficult system when played properly and defensively to shut down. But I'm curious. I think Marco Rose has to do something at halftime. Whether it's changing the shape, whether it's bringing on some other personnel. He's got to do something. Rafa is low-key a legend, man. He's going to bring a lot of creativity, which will be nice. But we got 3 added minutes here. But this is where we got to be careful. It's giving the ball away and watching Freiburg break. Because they will put a lot of bodies forward. But Jude did very, very well there to win the ball back. Bro, we need this match in order to get top 2. We do. We need to take as many points from as many games as we possibly can. That is a fact. That is a fact. But why aren't we pressing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a tactical thing right now. But, I mean, they're defending very well, Freiburg, and they're hitting on the break. It's a simple game plan. It's a game plan you play when you're not going to have a lot of possession. And right now, It is what it is. We're having trouble breaking them down. I think it's because we're just a little too congested with that 4-1-2-1-2. That's a good ball out to Paslak. Can we get a little quality in the box? He's not going to take it on. Dahoud, Witzel. Putting a lot of pressure here, but look at that, man. 11 men behind the ball for Freiburg right now. Kanji. Look at this. This is wild. I mean, I like it. I like the pressure to put at the end. If we get a goal here, it's huge. It completely changes the complexion of this match. And Freiburg literally have 11 men behind the ball. Gio just drew a foul. No, we beat Eintracht Frankfurt 5-2 in the first game. Yeah, we need to approach this thing a little differently in the second half. But we do have a dangerous opportunity right here. Gio did very well. Drew the foul. We got a prediction of 2-2 full time. I hope not. Tigges for Holland, please. No, thank you. I don't think we would get any points if we did that substitution. But we got a dangerous free kick coming in. We got Gio and Guerrero over it. Gio's definitely to take, though. Bring back Eric Durham. Oh, British Empire. My man. This will probably be the last kick of the game. Hopefully we can get some type of head on it. Gio with a good delivery would be wonderful right about now. Looks like a nice delivery, but very easily defended. We have another chance here. No, we're not. A little frustrating. I'm not going to lie. All right, guys. Well, that was annoying, but that's okay. We'll get into some comments here. If you guys haven't done so already, drop a like. Get us to 100 right now. Before we go back out there, we'll set a goal. Get us to 100. We're at 86 likes right now. Drop a like if you're just joining in. Subscribe if you are new. And I will get into some of the chat right now, because that was just a little painful, to be honest. What happened last week versus Bayern? They outclassed us quite easily. We made too many mistakes. They attacked our back line very easily, and it was just frankly annoying. This is piss poor second half. I just know you got to do it specifically if you want to be a contender this season. I agree, man. We need to take points. We need to take them quickly. Tigges, are you kidding me? Are you taking a piss, mate? I think he was probably joking. Bring back Kohler. Where's Gutze when you need him? Not with us, man. Not with us. Why do you like Dahoud so much? He is really bad. Dahoud is not very bad. Dahoud is a very, very good footballer. He has not had a good game against Bayern, in my opinion. A lot of people did think he had a good game against Bayern. I just know how good he can be. I thought he was kind of average against Bayern. I think he's kind of average today a little bit. But I think he's incredible, man. But let me know what you guys would do right now at halftime. Would you change up the personnel? Would you go to the bench? Would you bring on someone in particular? Or would you switch up the formation? Would you go to a 4-2-3-1? Let's see what you guys are saying. Dahoud's inconsistent, bad decision-making this game. I do agree with that. Dan, I do agree with that. I don't think Dahoud... I don't know. He just looks a little slow, a little sloppy, which is surprising because he had a decent opportunity to rest up before the season started. This game will end in a draw. I hope not. Is Papadopoulos any good? He is very good, but probably not starting material quite yet for Dortmund, but solid potential there. Why did we sell Emery Moore? We don't need Emery Moore. Yes, bring on Brandt. Bring on Brandt, eh? Why did we let Hakimi go? A lot of whys. A lot of whys I'm seeing in the chat, guys. Let's turn this mood around a little bit. There's still a second half. Dortmund, from recent history, are a second half club. I wouldn't panic quite too much. It wasn't an ideal half. I'm not gonna disagree with you guys there. But let's see what some of you guys are suggesting. You're saying let's go do a 4-2-3-1. I think that might be a good option. That's probably what I do. I don't think he's going to go to the bench. I think I would go to a 4-2-3-1, put Malen on a wing, put Royce on a wing, put Gio through the middle, and try to play it like that. Bring on Chan or Hummels. You could bring on both. You could bring on Chan for Paslak. Maybe bring on Hummels for Witsel, or move Witsel up and bring someone else off. A few years ago, I would have brought on Paco and he would have scored a hat-trick. I know. I would bring on Brandt. But who would you take off? Who are you going to take off for Brandt? That's what I'm curious with. Bellingham is 100% the best player in the pitch. John, I agree with you. In today's game, yeah, 100%. Where is Mounier? I thought he was back. He's not back quite yet. I believe he's got a good chance of being back next game. No draw. I need money. Josh, please, it's a humble request. Let's do some halftime ratings. You guys want to do some halftime ratings? All right, we're going to do it rapid fire, though, guys. We're going to do it rapid fire. Halftime ratings. First, from 1 to 10, first one up is Kobel. So give me your guys' rating. Very rapid fire. Let's try to do this quickly. So 1 to 10, Gregor Kobel. I mean, he let in a goal that wasn't his fault. I mean, it was a bullet. So I guess a 6, maybe. Brandt in, Gio out. That might be an option. I'm seeing some 7s, some 6s, an 8, some 6s, 7, 7, 6, 7.5, 7. 7, not Kobel's fault. 6, nothing special. I would say between a 6 and a 7. Kobel for a 4, for a 5.5. Marvin says, get Wolf on for Paslak and switch to a 3-4-1-2. Going to wingbacks might not be bad. MXD21's here. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. All right, I'm going to say we gave him basically a 6.5. We gave Kobel a 6.5. All right, on to Paslak. 1 to 10. I don't think these ratings will be overly well. I don't think Paslak was overly... I mean, some of his touches were questionable. He didn't have any real influence on the game. He started off with a 2 and a 0 from British Empire, and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 6. Oh, God. All right, very harsh ratings here for Paslak. Minus 100 from Pius. 0 again from... So British Empire entered twice. 9 from Paslak. He was great. There you go. Got that outsider there. Gio was surprisingly poor, and I know, and I said this, I've told my U.S. men's national team fans for a while there, I want to see Gio step up this year. He needs to, and he needs to be consistent. Now, I thought he's played very, very well up until the Bayern game, and now up until this game. But all right, we're giving, I don't even know how to give Paslak a rating there. I'm going to give him a 4 or a 3. We're giving him a 3.5 for you guys' rating. All right, let's move on. We're going to head on over to Witsel, guys. Witsel, I'm at 99 likes. So someone drop a like, bump us up to 100. And why? And I don't know yet. Some people were rumored that Schultz was taken off due to injury. I almost don't believe it. I really don't. I don't believe it. I really think that this was a ballsy play from Marco Rosa. I don't 100% know. Looking at Witsel, though, we got a 5.5, 7, 6.5, 7, 6, 5 average. Bring on Hummels for Mo and move Witsel into the position and Hummels next to Akanji. I like that. I think that's a good show because Mo hasn't had a great game. I do like that. You could go ballsy. You could take off Witsel, put Hummels in if he's ready. Put Witsel up to CDM, take Dahoud off, and you could even maybe swap in Brandt for Gio. But it looks like we're going to give Witsel a 6.5. This looks like to be the average there. All right, let's roll on to our other center back in Akanji, where I thought Akanji was pretty good today, guys. I thought he was solid. He had a couple very good challenges. He has to be that leader. We know that. I'd almost give Akanji like a 7.5. I think. I don't know. Let's see what you guys have to say. Schultz was on a yellow and getting aggressive, and then he told him to calm down. White, good information, because, yeah, I don't think he was injured. But very good ratings here. 8, 7, 8, 7, 9, 7.5, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7.2. Getting very specific with that 0.2. I like it. I like it. 6.5. Zachary says, I wouldn't say Gio was any worse than Haaland, Malen, or Royce. Zachary, I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. I thought all 4 of the players you just mentioned were very quiet. And I don't know what the answer is. I don't know which one you take off. I mean, you're not going to take off Royce. You're not going to take off Haaland. There's a good chance you could maybe take off... You could potentially take off Malen. I hope they don't. If anything, if they're going to sacrifice anyone, which I don't even want them to. if anyone, like I said, I think I would maybe want to see Dahoud go off, move Witzel up, and Hummels go in. I like that opportunity. But we're going to give Akanji an 8. Now let's roll over to Schultz. We're not going to rate Guerrero because he was only on for a few minutes, but we can rate Schultz. Big difference from the last game against Frankfurt and even today is the tempo. It's quite down. Malen and Royce completely invisible, and the defense is not safe. I think that's a good observation, my man. And yeah, and I don't know how to. I mean, usually you need players like Malen, right, or Holland or Royce or your real goal scoring threats to step up and grab the game, and they've really struggled doing that. But yeah, more than likely they won't take off anybody. Like Luka just said, don't take off anyone. They just need to have a good halftime talk, and there's a good opportunity they could potentially do that. Schultz 7, so there's some okay ratings coming in for him. Reina had most of the ball, and that's why everyone is unhappy with him. All right, we're gonna give Schultz a 6. We'll give him a 6. All right, let's roll on to Dahoud. I'd probably give Dahoud a 5. I wasn't overly impressed with Dahoud this half. Take nobody off. Manager give players a roasting after a piss poor performance and get them in gear. Hummels and Dahoud ASAP. Or get Hummels on and Dahoud ASAP. Yeah. I more than likely, guys, we won't see any substitutions. But I do agree with you. I do miss Thorgan as well because it takes off an opportunity to play in the 4-2-3-1. 3, 6, 5, a 2 for Dahoud. Some pretty harsh ratings here at halftime. But I do agree. Dahoud has been sloppy. Not our typical Mo. Our typical Mo is a talented player who can really help with the tempo of the match. Gets on the ball, picks out passes. I think Schultz didn't deserve to be subbed on the 30 minutes. I don't either, which that's why I thought maybe it was an injury, but I don't know. I don't know what it was, but looks like we're going to give Dahoud a 4.5. That seems like to be the norm, but let's go over to Bellingham. Here's a good rating. Him and Akanji by far were the two best players on the pitch. Bellingham, maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. Got a negative 22 coming in for Dahoud. A little harsh, but we hold Dahoud to high esteem. A 9, 8. Our passing is sloppy. 8.59. Very good ratings for Bellingham today. Your ghost. I like it. Tongue twister. Top players says 8. Got a 7 for Bellingham. 7.5. 8.7. Again, the specific ratings. I like it. I think it's about an 8. I think 8. 8 for Bellingham. I think that's fair. All right, we're moving on over to Gio, which I think will be interesting. Gio did have a lot of the ball. Did not create a lot. Some of you guys are a little frustrated with Gio's performances. British Empire says Bellingham was good, but he needs to score. Bobby comes in with a 9 for Gio as well. We got a 6 for Gio, 5.5, 7, 5 for Gio, 6, 6.5, 5, 7.5. So you guys are, yeah, we miss Jaden. Yeah, I miss Jaden too. I'm a big fan of playing in a 4-2-3-1. I'm not sold a 4-1-2-1-2 can work. I'm really not, but we don't have the personnel really to play a proper 4-2-3-1. The soldier just arrived and says, I just arrived. How are we playing? Not well. We went down very early off of a brilliant free kick. We haven't had a crazy amount of chances. Our main men have been very quiet. Yeah, it's not really been a great game, to be honest, but it looks like Gio's going to get a 5. 5.5. All right, now let's roll over to Royce. 3 more players to do. How do you guys rate Royce today? Another player who I thought very quiet. Very quiet. I'd probably give him a 5.5 as well. Maybe Chan on for Mo. I wouldn't want Chan on the pitch anywhere else than a right back. That's just my opinion. I don't rate him in the middle of the park. If anything, one of you guys already gave it the shout, and honestly, I do like it. Hummels on for Dahoud. Move Witzel to the 6. Hummels in the back. I think Witzel would relax the midfield a little bit more than Dahoud is doing right now because he's not having a great game. 4 for the captain, 5.2, 4.5, 6.5. Yeah, not overly good ratings for our boy today. Very average, 6, 6. Royce for a 3. 1 point for 1 ball touch. Oh, man. Dortmund needs Chicharito. I don't know about that. 4, yeah, all right. It looks like Royce honestly got like a 5 rating. Maybe 4.5 rating. Not very good. All right, final 2 players for our match ratings on halftime. We're moving over to Malen right now. How do you guys think Malen did? I don't think you guys were overly impressed with him. I thought he had some looks. He has a couple opportunities running in at the back line. Got himself involved a little bit, but ultimately was quiet. Like, I probably would give him a 6 because I wasn't expecting too much from him, but BBB Twitter account wrote, "Get well soon, Nico. Looks like an injury." If you yanked your player off before half, would you make it look like it was because he had a terrible performance? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little cynical. I don't know. I didn't see anyway he was injured, but again, he wasn't playing a bad game, so you're probably right. It probably is an injury. But we got a 5.2, a 4 for Malen, a 7, 6, 5, 7. I don't think any player was better than a 7 so far from Angie. So yeah, Malen he has had a few different ones. You guys gave him as high as 7, as low as a 4. So I'll probably give him like a 5.5, something like that. Now it's time for Haaland. Last player rating today, before we have to get back to halftime. It is Erling Haaland. The big man has been very quiet. I don't know if he's touched the ball. Now you can't, I mean, we know how good he is, but he's just not had the ball. And I don't know if you blame that on the midfield, if you blame that on the confusion playing alongside Malen. 3 for Haaland, 6, 5, 6. Haaland, ghost. Solid 3, 4, 3. Some harsh ratings coming today for Haaland, but like we said, man, he's been quiet. Harsh, but a 2. 5. Oh, I hope Haaland's reading this, just sitting in the locker room. F you guys. We lit a little fire under him. And I'm expecting that. I'm expecting a better half. Because, I mean, 1, I don't think it can get any worse, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm just going to peek my head around some of the other scores around the match. So, ball comes up 1-0 against Mainz, which is interesting. Arminia Bielefeld is up against Greuther Fürth, which is probably expected. Frankfurt still 0-0 at home against Augsburg. Not a very good start for them. But we're getting ready here for the second half, guys. We nailed that player ratings, so kudos to you guys. You guys were thorough about it. But before the second half kicks up, guys, if you're just tuning in today, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. We're very, very much closing in on 5K, and I appreciate all the support so far, guys. And hopefully just, a little luck for the boys today to turn this thing around because, yeah, I mean, it was practically piss poor. Sloppy game. White said it very well there. Pardon? Oh, I don't know if I actually gave it to him. Yeah, it looked like Haaland honestly got the worst rating on the pitch from you guys. I'd say we probably gave him like a 3.5. Oh, did you do a graphic? Producer T did a graphic, guys. You're about to see what this man can do behind the scenes. I completely forgot about that. Haaland looked like he got the worst rating. So let's rate Haaland's hair. It's gonna match his play rating, in my opinion. Sorry, Big Earl. I like you more when he had the flow and he had the headband. I thought that's where Haaland looked the best. Matar's tuning in. We have a Bayern fan. Not ideal in the chat today. Yeah, we should do. You guys like the player ratings at halftime? If you do, put a W. And also, the W is also for Producer T because working very hard behind the scenes. You guys will get a quick glimpse at our halftime player ratings chosen by you guys. But yeah, I think Haaland got the worst rating. And he was very quiet. But so was Gio. So was Royce. I mean, Dahoud was kind of poor as well. I mean, Matty D with a W. The commentator said Schultz was having back problems. Interesting. I can believe that. Producer T is awesome. We got a double W. Royce is going to score 2. Mark my words. I'm hoping you guys are right, man. 2 W's for Producer T. There you go, Producer T. Behind the scenes at all times. What did they call you? The silent assassin is what we call Producer T. If whoever called him that for the first time, White, for some reason I think it might have been you. But look at that. Producer T has got his ratings up here. They're not very flattering. Akanji is the highest. Or no, him and Bellingham with an 8. 3.5 for Haaland, man. I hope he gets 2 goals and turns that around. Dahoud, Royce, Gio. Oh, Pasak tied him, actually. Pasak tied him. So, The community's not playing around today. The producer T's got it up for us, but the community is not playing around. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Jeez. What an opportunity. Not what you like already. Burning Guerrero. Paslak knocking over. Oh, man. Awful start already. 40 seconds in. Oh, that was Kobel. That was a beautiful save, actually. I wasn't sure what that hit off of, but Paslak took out Witzel, gave him an opportunity, and Gregor Kobel with almost potentially a match-saving save. But once again, an awful start for Dortmund. Oh, maybe it wasn't a save? I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it was a foul. He should be down 3-0. There's our sweeper keeper coming in. What's up, Josh Core? How you doing, my man? Matar said something about a sequel. Oh, that's a beautiful touch there from Bellingham. That's what you like to see. Finds Gio. Running in at goal. Ah. It's better. It's better. What the F, dude? I know. Who do you think is getting relegated this year? Greuther Fürth was someone I put in dead last. And I can't remember who else I put. Oh, I think I put Bielefeld. Yes, I think you're right. Balkan's got an opportunity. Oh, Holland. Are there any Mexican players on Dortmund? There are not any Mexican players on Dortmund. If Julian Araujo commits to Mexico, then I would maybe like him. I really rate Araujo. Cordova is another good center midfielder I think should move to a bigger league, but there are no Mexicans on Dortmund. But we know us Dortmund fans would take just about any right back at this moment. But I mean, it's already a sloppy start to the second half, which is just kind of annoying. Leipzig this year will be a very tough team to play against. I agree. I was very unimpressed with their opening match, but like I said, I mean, there's got to be some type of transition. Jesse Marsch answered his critics right away. Bo Svensson coaches a very talented, very stubborn Mainz squad. And they did very well. And they shut down Leipzig. But watching that game against Stuttgart, who came out with a 5-1 opener, it was impressive. I thought it was a very impressive game. They pressed really well. Shabazai's obviously going to have a big season this year. They got Ander Silva already 2 games in off the mark. It's going to look good, man. It's going to look good. But we need to pick up points here, because if we don't, our community is not going to be happy. So let's see what we can do. There's a Kanji. Beautiful ball once again. Picking up where Hummels should be. Finds Paslak. Decent ball from Paslak. It's a decent ball. It was dangerous. Josh, do you now Holland plays for Dortmund? It's the German football club. Sorry, I didn't quite understand the question. Josh, do you know now?
They're trying to say no.
No. Do you know Holland? He plays for Dortmund. It's a German football club. I am familiar with Holland. Talked about him a couple times. Maybe Rosa hasn't had an impact that we're hoping. Definitely doesn't look like it at this point. It is very early in the season, guys. It is very early in the season. He's got to work. He's putting in a new system. It's sometimes tricky to do, especially moving into a 4-1-2-1-2, which is, you don't see a lot of big clubs play that formation, and it's for good reason. But I'd be a little calm on him so far. It is so early on in the season. If we turn this thing around, we pick up 3 points, it's all right. But I just think we need some of our players back, and it's hard to judge him looking at our back four. You're too nice. Trying to be positive. This game is far from over. I'm not disagreeing. I mean, you saw our player ratings, guys. We've been harsh today. We have not been very good. It's a good little ball, but Paslak does well. Finds Bellingham. Oh, that's poor in the end. Unpopular opinion, but I think Ander Silva will finish outside of the top 5 scorers this year. There's always a chance, man. It's a dangerous thing when you get on form moving clubs. You don't know exactly how it's going to go down. He scored 28 goals in the Bundesliga last year playing with Freiburg. Very different setup from Leipzig, but I think once he gets his feet wet at Leipzig, he's going to have too much quality sending it into him. But here comes a Freiburg attack, which is what you don't want to see running at Paslak. Freiburg have come to play today, too. Poor effort there, but Freiburg has come to play, man. They are coming on every chance that they get. We need Peter Stöger back. I don't know about that, man. Rosa will 100% explain the Schultz substitution. Yes, he will. More than likely, they're just going to say it's an injury. As easy as you like. If we struggle in a mid... And I do agree with you. If we struggle against a mid-table team, I worry. But like I said, man, this is a different looking side than what we're expecting. Not really in attack. I've been pretty disappointed with the offense today. It's the defense that were question marks. But the goal was a beautiful free kick. But the forwards, the front three, the front four haven't really clicked today. And that's where I'm worried. Holland has been invisible, which is not good. But I think this is a corner at least coming up. It is. Exactly. Think about it. Just gained another subscriber. Welcome to the community, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You're helping us get that much closer to 5K, my man. I appreciate the sub. We have a corner kick coming up from Gio. It's defended again, man. Defended very, very well. Exactly. Think about how we would struggle against a mid-table team compared to the big teams. Guys, I take your guys' point. But remember, this is still very early on in the season. We're missing our entire back line pretty much. But this is not good. Come on, Witzel. Oh, it's a good little run. Chipped it back door. Fuck. And that's piss poor defending. We're playing Favre ball. Jude held on to it a little too much. Running at this back line. Fullback nowhere to be found. I'm not even sure where Paslak is. Such a poor ball to give up. And just like that, it's 2-0. Take deep breath, brother. And that is why we miss our back line. That was too easy. Guerrero, as much as we love him, easily out-jumped there. I don't know. It's Freiburg. It doesn't matter about the lineup. Well, they're showing that today. Freiburg is still a solid squad, but when you have a back line looking as fragile as ours does... Josh, are we getting critical at this point? A little bit. We're getting critical for a couple of reasons. And it's hard to be critical, like I said, on the back line, but it's simple defending. It is picking your man. It is watching the runs. It is being very careful when you basically go forward to not get hit on the counter. And it's been 3-4 times where we've been sloppy. We've lost possession, and Freiburg hit fast. They hit hard on the break, and that's exactly what happened. The defense has been very poor today, but the same way, man, the offense has been non-existent. So when you put both of those together, it equals a 2-0 deficit so far to Freiburg. But there is still some time to play. These guys need to wake up. I'm not sure what Marco Rose is going to do now. But yeah, I mean, it is time to get a little critical because this game is poor. It was poor right from the off. Freiburg are a tough team. They're a tough team to break down. And they deservingly have a 2-0 lead. But our passing is just not on. Once again, opportunity there. The quality of Paslak right here is like he's got to find space. It is very sloppy. And we're very congested. I think this is where Marco Rose needs to take a grip on things. Switch up the formation. It's another sloppy ball from Dahoud, looking for the outgoing run of Guerrero. Do not call that a foul, and he did. Dortmund looked better with Terzic. To be fair, we found a system that worked. We played the 4-3-2-1. We had a very informed Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland, Marco Reus. We had good center mids. Yeah, this formation is just, I've told you guys plenty of time. Haaland body checks and doesn't get the foul. Beautiful ball. Malen, please. No, put it in the back of the net. Why wouldn't you hit it? Why wouldn't you hit it, Malen? You're being very scared right now. It's a good ball from Haaland. Guerrero to the moon. Oh, man. You got to take that. Haaland is pissed. Look at Haaland, just body checked. How is that not a foul? Ref gives us one on a platter. Malen just completely takes him out. That would have been a harsh goal. And Malen, he should have just hit it first time. Malen just... Yeah, you needed to shoot that. You needed to shoot that. We got lucky because that's a foul. I don't know how Haaland got away with completely body checking his man there, but there we go. That was beautiful from Malen though. Nice little nutmeg. It's all right, guys. It's all right. There's still time to play. We need one right away. The pain is so much to bear. Come on, you guys aren't used to it by now, man. We're Dortmund fans. We know there's a little pushback. I wish Malen would have took that. But it's all right. It's not over. I still would like to see some movement from Marco Rosa. Switch up your formation. Go to the bench. Be proactive. Something I love that Terzic did. I really rated him on that. We found Paslak. What kind of ball is that? Well, he found Malen. Guerrero's been a little quiet too. I hope he gets a little bit more involved. As I speak of him, nice ball over to Marco Reus. Finds Malen. It's a poor ball. You gotta be very careful. There's no point just whipping balls in when there's 5 guys in front of your men. Paslak found a good ball there to Gio. All right, Paslak, we need some quality. Yes! Yes, Paslak, my man. There we go. There we go. Need a little bit of quality. There we go. Bellingham. Hey, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. God. Paslak, it was a good ball, man. It was a very good ball. I'm very critical about his quality going forward. And Gio did very well here. And look at that. That was a good first-time ball. That was a good first-time ball from Paslak. And it just trickled over the line. And now we're back in it. Now Haaland's going to get pissed. But let's see if Jude did get a touch on this. No, he didn't. That's an own goal. Own goal from Freiburg. Just sneaked in over the line. There we go, boys. There we go. It's a different appeal now, man. It wasn't a Bellingham goal. I would have liked it. But yes, we're still losing. Let's not get carried away. But I promise you, that will piss off Erling Haaland. That will get our boy back into it, guys. Drop a like, drop a sub. We're back in this game. Oh, man. And Isaiah's tuned in and says Danny Ings just scored a bicycle kick. Very interesting. All right, now it's time for Paslak to score a goal. He's got, that goal happened from him. If this is his game, it's hopefully time for him to do it, because that was a good ball. I really rated that. Gio did well there as well. Frank says stop the Gio hate. Gio did well, man. He had a nice heads-up play. He saw the oncoming run. But again, 2-1 isn't good enough. 2-2 isn't good enough. We need 3 points today. We got 30 minutes to go. It's typical Dortmund, man. Who do you want for the Champions League draw? Off the top of my head, I don't know who's in whose pot, but I would take Lille in a heartbeat. I know they're in pot A, and they're in awful form. They're not gonna have a good season. And I'd like to see Dortmund take on Jonathan David. I'd like to see us beat him like maybe like 4-2 with a David brace. You know, always give an opportunity. Once again, sloppy giveaway. If this goes in the back of our net, don't give that a foul. Don't give that a foul. What are you doing? Kanji had to make the challenge, but... I'm terrified. They've already scored a free kick goal. This is from a very nice position. Come on. I don't know who gave that away, but again, it goes down to just pure sloppiness. It is Grifo over it. He hit a banger in the first. Come on. Put it over the net. What a save by Gregor Kobel. There we go, boys. And Paslak does well to get it. Oh, my God. We're still in it. We're still in it. That was a rocket. That was another good hit, man. It really was. Kobel read it well. Every time Josh is terrified, I think a goal is coming. I was a little nervous, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little nervous. All right, take a look. Come on. Paslak. Poor ball in the end, but it's out for... It's all right, guys. It's all right. If you're just tuning in, guys, drop a like. Say hello in the chat. I hope you guys are doing well today. This has been a typical Dortmund game. Really, really testing the nerves. But I don't know, man. I got a good feeling. I got a better feeling than what was there. We needed a goal, and that was good timing for it. But I would like another one. A draw is not good enough. But after being down 2-0, I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I would like to see a little bit more. Josh is simping for Kobel. I'll simp for Kobel if he's going to make saves like that all day. But we're going to have a lot of possession. It's just whether our front four can do something with it. That's a decent ball. I don't know. I can't tell if that was an accident from Gio. He overstepped it, but Holland's a little off the mark today as well. It was a really easy one for him to take up. Just gained a new subscriber as well. Cheers, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Paris Girl says hello. Hello, Paris Girl. Hope you're doing well today. 2-1, 3-2, let's go. I like the enthusiasm. Game's far from over. I want to see another one though, man. We need this is Dortmund to a T. It's Dortmund to a T. Nothing ever comes simple. But if we can pull it off, I'll be okay. Mom, if you're listening, I am coming to the lake today. I just wasn't able to text you back, so you got your answer. Producer T and I are coming down. Come on, boys, come on. Come on, Witzel. Let's do it, boys. Hey, the positivity has come back in. The positivity has come back in. I like it. I like it. That's what we got to keep. I mean, we get very angry, us Dortmund fans. Oh, that's a foul. Come on, ref. But this is what Dortmund do. They test your nerves. But I'm seeing a little more step in their stride right now. I really am. It's a decent ball. No, it's not. 75% possession. We should be doing better. Yeah, it comes down to the attack. It does. Our defense will be what it is for now, considering who we have. Oh, watch the run, Witzel. Watch the run. Beautiful challenge once again by Manuel Akanji. What a tackle, man. This guy is playing incredible today. Does so well. Just so well there. Let's see it, man. Let's see it. Come on, boys. Nice ball. Finds Bellingham. Got a Bayern fan in the chat. It's not what you... I mean, that's okay. Saying that saying that they're better than Dortmund. I mean, it hurts to read, but come on, boys. Guerrero does well. I want to see him get a little bit more involved. Having Guerrero on the pitch is just such a different feel, man. Such a different feel. But Akanji's had a great game. That's one thing to take away. As we creep up to the 65th minute, I'm curious to see if Marco Rosa is going to go to the bench at some point. And honestly, who is he going to go to? Who do you guys like to see come on? Oh, that's a beautiful ball from Paslak. Look at that quality. Oh, but a poor ball from Gio. We need to sub in Delaney for Dahoud, and Hummels comes on for Witzel. Wouldn't be against that. Bring on Berkey for Kobel. I don't know about that one. Hi, bro. Hello, my man. Hope you're doing well. Us Dortmund fans are on edge right now. Brandt and Hummels seems to be the main players you guys want to see come on. Paslak has had 2 beautiful passes today. Paslak, I guess, can pass a little bit. That was a really good ball. It was a poor ball from Gio in the end, but that was a very nice ball from Paslak. I don't know if that's just a little bit of confidence. And Akanji once again does well, man. Akanji has been a wall, an absolute wall. That is not easy. What we just saw there is not an easy play to do. He has pressure coming on. He knows he's got his keeper coming up. He can either head it to him, which can be somewhat dangerous. He can clear it out. He had a good communication there with Kobel, fought off the Freiburg attacker, and then just simply headed it back. Really like that. Really like that from Akanji. Think he's been very good today. Oh, that's a good ball. Paslak getting up the pitch again. Holland. Mullen. We have 3 Swiss keepers. Yes, we do. Berkey is probably going to go on his way out of the club. But I just think they're having troubles finding a home for him. No foul given. I love it. Attaboy Bellingham. And there's a beautiful ball to Holland. Come on, baby. Take this on your stride. Early. He's not having a good match, man. Not having a good match. But that was it was a good run. It was a good ball as well. What's going on? Just got home from work and tuned into the game. I mean, it's a bit of a roller coaster, but we are going to the bench during the water break. Ian says, I might be new and from the UK, but I'm already loving the commentary, and you made me feel welcome. So much to learn, but I'm excited. Much love, Ian. I'm glad you're enjoying the community and the commentary as well. But yeah, Holland's having an interesting one. I like how Josh only wants Paslak going up the pitch. And when you play in a 4-1-2-1-2, you have to rely on your fullbacks getting up and down the pitch. Otherwise, there's no width to this team. It's why I thought Marco Rosa, if anything, was going to switch up to a 4-2-3-1. He has not done that. So if we're still playing in our 4-1-2-1-2, it means Paslak has to go up and down the pitch. It means Guerrero has to go up and down the pitch. Just to get balls in the box, just to get opportunity flowing forward. It's the quality balls that I was always worried about, but Paslak's put in a couple good ones of late. And somehow we're back in this with 20 to go, and we are going to the bench. I see Brandt. I'm assuming maybe Gio will come off. Maybe it's Mullen. I haven't minded Mullen's performance in the second half so far. I don't know about you guys. I wouldn't really want to see Mullen come off for Brandt. I don't think that's a positive substitution. Brandt is coming on, but I think Brandt might have an issue with stamina due to COVID. And it is for Gio, which I rate that. I rate that. That's a fine substitution in my books. I didn't really want to see Mullen go off. Gio looks tired, looks a little frustrated, which is fair. Good to see Guerrero on the pitch again. It is, man. Lena has just subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the sub, Lena. Welcome to the BBB community. But we got Brandt coming in. An opportunity for him to get back on Marco Rosa's good side. Gio was a shadow of himself. I mean, he had a couple really good performances, and he's had a couple iffy ones. But Yeet just tuned in, says, has Gio Been good. Just got here. Yeet yeet. You literally tuned in as soon as Gio was substituted off. Gio didn't have his best game. Let's just say that. Gio didn't have his best game. He was okay. Like I can say, he by far wasn't like the worst player on the pitch. But our attack today had a bit of a shocker. And I thought Paslak's had a better game. I really did. He's not at this level, but today I think he was okay. He led to the first goal. But the biggest question mark is going around Haaland, Royce. It was Gio. These guys were quiet. Very quiet today. Oh, and Witsel does very poor there. And Akanji, once again, man, is an absolute weapon. Absolute weapon. He's literally been our defense. Witzel's been questionable. We know the issues with Guerrero, at least in the defending aspect of his game. Paslak as well. Akanji has been everywhere. He's had an incredible game. If he pops up with a goal, I mean that's a 9.5 rating. He's the reason we're still in this. And look at this long range passing. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. But his long range passing has still been good. Can Dortmund turn this around? They're gonna have to score something soon. There's 20 minutes still to play. A draw isn't good enough, man. A draw isn't good enough. We need 3 points. I'm hoping they can. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I said 2-2. You did. You said a 2-2 scoreline all game. I want to see a little bit more from our attack because it's so shocking. Our four front men aren't usually this quiet, especially Haaland. I think he's been a little cold this game because he straight up just hasn't had a lot of the ball. But let's see how our boy can do. That's a good ball there. A little sloppy from Mullen. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, Witsel, my man. That was important. We're putting bodies up forward, which rightfully so. We need goals. But that could have been a dangerous one. I mean, I'll take a draw. I don't want to draw. I want to win, but I will take a draw. Considering Bayern have already had one. But we can't afford to lose. You guys need to start Mukuku. I disagree with that. We started Mukuku against Bayern. He was okay. But I mean, we spent this money on Mullen. We need to get him firing. We need to get him into the team. I think it's the right decision to start Mullen for the time being. And I thought he's had some good looks today. Come on, Haaland. It's just they're on a different wavelength today. In a bad way. That was a simple pass. Is just a little too far. And that's another really poor ball. But it goes to the Guerrero. Someone you want the ball to have. Take a look for Dahoud. The City game is back on. How's the City game? Isaiah? I think he said Grealish scored. Who are they playing? Norwich. Oh, it's going to be a blowout. 2-0.5. Oh, what a back heel there. They're too congested. They're way too congested. This 4-1-2-1-2 is... I don't know. I don't like the look of it so far. It just looks way too congested. You have no movements. It's a lot of bodies standing still. And our offense are just straight up not on the same page. They're not. It's a decent ball. Finds Paslak. Oh, Paslak, it's your opportunity, my man. That's all right. You want a corner. You want a corner. I hate the 4-1-2-1-2. I do too. I said this many times. I said I'm not a big fan of the 4-1-2-1-2, especially over the course of a season. We do have the personnel to fit a 4-1-2-1-2, but it's too congested. A lot of players and a lot of teams can just do a 4-4-2. Play a tight defensive shape, hit on the break. We got a corner coming in from Brandt. Really poor corner, but it's all right. He'll get another chance. I would like to see us play a 4-2-3-1. Maybe try to tailor Mullen into that system. But we just gained another subscriber. I appreciate the sub, my man. Brandt's got a corner coming up. Come on, Brandt. better delivery. Still, once again, very well defended from Freiburg. They don't have a lot to go with it, and Guerrero has to take a yellow, I'm assuming. Yeah, takes the yellow. 4-1-2-1-2s feel so congested. I agree. I thought Marco Rosa should have switched up. It's something that Lucien Favre was very bad at, and it's being almost a bit of stubbornness and just not adapting until it's too late. I think everyone here could have saw that the 4-1-2-1-2 was not working, and we haven't really changed up our shape. We needed to go wide. I would have moved Mullen out to a wing, Gio out to a wing. I don't know. It's just the front four were just nothing like what we're used to seeing. And kudos to Freiburg. They defended very, very well. But it does look like Hummels and Chan are getting ready to go, man. What the F, Dortmund? It's alright. We still got some time, man. We still have some time. I will live with a draw, but I desperately would like a win. Witsel does well. Paslak. This is where I'm questioning him, and it's a lot of backtracking, a lot of confidence that just isn't there for the young man. Kanji does very well. Finds Brandt. Beautiful ball from Brandt. There you are. Paslak, how's the delivery? Decent. It's a decent delivery once again. Just nothing there in the attack. Can somebody do anything about the scoreboard below? What's wrong with the scoreboard below? We're watching the game, my man. Kobel's got it. Kobel's got it, man. You support BBB. I support BBB, my man. Mini Pickford. If you can't tell from the background, I am a Canadian who loves me some BBB. It's a race against time. It is. It is. I'm curious to see who's going to come off. I'm assuming maybe Chan for Paslak and probably Hummels for Witsel. Not very, promising substitutions. But, I mean, Emre Can is decent at delivering balls, so maybe if he gets up down the right back. Oh, that's a good... it's a good look there from Paslak. Holland doesn't like it, though. And this is where we gotta be careful, man. There's so much space. Grifo's got it. Is he gonna take it on? It's a poor ball from him. Oh, it's a triple substitution. There we go. It's Mullen for Makuku. It is Paslak for Chan. So Chan is going to go right back. Hummels is going to go center back for Witsel. And Makuku is going to go striker for Daniel Mullen. Thoughts on Mullen, guys? First start, 78 minutes played. I guess average is the word. You guys want Chris Richards? I would take Chris Richards at this point. Defensively, we look bad. Offensively, today, we looked awful, I thought. Every pass, there was one, we were too congested, did nothing with it, which I think maybe forced players to overthink it. Simple passes. We made it so much harder for ourselves. It did not look like, tactically, Marco Rosa got it right today. I think a 4-2-3-1 would have much rather suited this type of game, but he stuck with his system. We got a few minutes left here to hopefully get something together. Chan at right back. Yeah, hopefully that's a W for you guys in the chat. Emre Chan is decent too at delivering a good ball into the box. So, oh come on, Royce, keep that in for fuck's sakes. Do we look nervous, scared to you, Josh? Any part of that on the coach? I think Marco Rosa does have some blame today. He has the personnel. He could have switched up the shape at any time, and he's stuck with a 4-1-2-1-2, and we've done nothing offensively. We got a lucky goal because they scored on their own net from one decent delivery from Paslak. The offense today was so questionable. I think a lot of it goes down when Erling Haaland is this quiet. A lot of it does go down to management. So I do put a little bit on the blame today on Marco Rosa. I think he should have adapted. I think he should have played a 4-2-3-1. Add a little width to this game. If like there's certain games where it works, where 4-1-2-1-2 will be fine. But looking at the passing today, everyone in the front four was just a little off. Come on. Look at the bodies around there. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. They keep giving the ball to Haaland with 3 men on him. It is just not, it's simply not good enough. Decent ball from Brandt to Paslak. Cleared out once again. Akanji does very well. And now it's just 10 men behind the ball. And a poor ball there from Dahoud. Cleared out. But Akanji is there. He's always there. Come on, boys. 81st minute. It looks awkward is I guess the best word I can put for it, man. Lucas says overtime. Not in this kind of game, my man. And I'm not sure what Chan just did there. We can't afford to lose points. How can we smash Frankfurt? Yeah, I mean, it's a different setup. It's a different setup. It's a good ball. Very well defended in the end. And out for a corner. OnlyFans is changing its business model to women. And women are mad. There you go. By the way, you said Paslak a minute ago, and it's Chan now. Oh, well, my bad. It is Chan. All right. Corner kick coming in from Brandt. Very deep. Poor in the end. Chan trying to fill the Sancho role. I'm not sure what Chan was doing. He was literally trying to walk the ball through somebody. This was a frustrating game, man. Who the F cares about one goal? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of issues with today's match, and it's frustrating. It is frustrating. Already, second game in the season. Grifo's coming off for Freiburg. Come on, boys. Let's see it. Let's see a little confidence in here. Showing Grifo's rocket once again. Or no. Ah, it was a beautiful goal. It was. How long have you been a BVB fan? I've been a Dortmund fan since I was like 10 years old. Discovered them all on my own over here in Canada. And now lucky enough to do this on the channel, work with the club. Very proud. Awful ball. Goal kick for Freiburg. Hey, will you do a Canada World Cup squad predictions, and will be going to games or live streaming it? I'll more than likely be live streaming it, and I may do a prediction. I haven't decided yet. Hey Josh, how do I stop falling asleep at 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. every day? I don't know. Keep yourself busy. Watch some football. Go outside. Napping. Come on, Kobel. Attaboy. Do you like Haaland? I love Haaland, but this is one of the poorest games I've seen from Haaland in a long time. It's quite astonishing. We've just been off. The attack today has been completely off. And it's, I mean, a little bit goes to system. A little bit goes just, it's having an off day. 8 corners are 8-0. Shots are 17-8. I think the shots on target for Freiburg might have been like 2 or 3. Come on, boys. Love your channel. I think BVB should play the 4-3-3. Yeah. I feel sorry for Renier. I don't know if I feel sorry for Renier. I think Renier should have probably went to another club and got some opportunities elsewhere to get some actual minutes, because he was never going to break into this team today. But yeah, I mean, I would have thought a 4-2-3-1 would have been the right thing to do, but it is what it is now. He's not switching up his shape. It's still the 4-1-2-1-2. Emre Can bombing up and down that pitch. Heavy touch from Chan. Does well though, maybe. And wins himself a corner. Emre Can did very well there. He took a very heavy touch. Come on, boys. At least get a draw out of this game. 4 minutes to play until the 90. It's Brandt to take. Just tossed. Do you still think Dortmund will win? Not this game. I think if anything, we could hopefully go for a draw. But we've just... I don't know, man. We've just been so poor today. But at this point, hopefully just a little bit of luck comes. And we got another corner kick coming up. It's Marco Reus to take. Skipper's taking responsibility. Something's been off from the start, but I don't know. This kind of thing happens every time. Camp Chris is tuned in. Yeah, it's been an off match for sure. I just don't think the setup was there from Marco Rosa. I think he got it wrong. He hasn't switched up the shape. He's stuck with what he wanted, and that was the 4-1-2-1-2. Way too congested in the midfield. Little passes that have worked in previous games. Because when Dortmund's front three, front four are flowing, they flow very nicely. But it's just like that final ball, that final touch just wasn't there today. And yeah, I mean, it's unfortunately, it's just poor, and we're running out of time. The team doesn't look overly motivated. Year after year, it's the same thing, man. Well, at least a point, boys. I mean, I would take a point at this point. I would take a point. Being down by 2, away from home against a tough Freiburg side, I will take a point. Not an ideal start to the season, though. If we lose this. Someone bet some money on the game. Oh, come on, boys. It's a foul, ref. Absolutely, it's a foul. Holland, please score. Now, everybody's mocking us, the team on social media. It's just one game, guys, and we have a very unhealthy team. I know we should still be getting 3 points from this. I get that. I get that, man. You saying I thought Gio was fine today. I definitely didn't think he was one of the better players. Brandt. Oh. I didn't have, the front four weren't good. That's just, Holland has been quiet. Gio was relatively quiet. Royce, but yeah, I mean, if you take I'll take your point that Gio probably had a better game than both Malen, Holland, who just missed a sitter, and Royce. I will give you guys that. I'll give you the U.S. men's national team players and fans of that. I really like Gio. And I think that he's been so impressive in his opening couple games. I just thought he took a little step back today and at the Bayern game. But like I said, the whole front four today were off. But that was a huge opportunity for Holland. Gio is a hit or miss, to be honest. Last year he was. I thought he found some good performances this year until the Bayern and now this game. But again, I can't throw it on Gio today. Like I said, the other front three were worse. But there's 4 minutes of added time. Mukuku got lucky there. Finds Brandt. I'm assuming at this point we're just going to be whipping balls in the box. Finds Dahoud. Move the ball. What are you doing, Hummels? All right, there we go. Got lucky. It was a poor ball. If Gio is injured, Canada have a shot. Gio is very important for them. But hopefully Gio stays fit. We need Gio this year. We need him to step up. We need someone to step up here. We got 3 minutes to play. I'm assuming at this point we just go to the outside and whip balls in. I don't feel overly comfortable going through the middle. It hasn't worked today, but it looks like we are doing that. It's just another fucking terrible ball. Come on, boys. Maybe Chris Richards could help. I would take any defender at this point. Just gain another subscriber as well. I appreciate the sub, my man. You caught me in an angry mood. But if we get something here, I will live. I will live with it. Kanji through the middle, finds Holland. Foul. Foul. Ref, come on. And look at Coble. Doesn't care. And does very well there from Chan. Coble. That was beautiful. Royce, hit it! Fuck. God. It's gonna be a moody weekend, I feel ya. These streams are dope. OJ, I'm glad you think so. You caught me in an angry one, though. It's such a good foul to draw for Frankfurt. Or Frankfurt, for Freiburg. Literally staying down, pretending to be injured. But what a goal that would have been. Coble comes out of nowhere. Does so well to win the ball. Emery Chan does well as well. Puts it in the box. It falls to Royce. And can't get the shot off. Now we look like a relegation team. Come on, get the ball back, boys. There we go, 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 there we go. No, why not? Freiburg gonna... Up the field. Up the field. Gio is fine. He played better than most of the guys in Dortmund, including Holland. I agree with that. Yeah, like I didn't have any... They blow the game. Fuck's sakes. Well, don't know what social media is gonna say. That was a poor game. Okay, well, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to close this thing down. We'll have our 5 takeaways pop up. That was a frustrating game. That's not how you want to start the weekend. I mean, Akanji was one massively good thing about it, but it's not gonna be good on social media, man. A lot of anger is gonna come in. That was a poor game. A lot to talk about. I will debrief in my 5 takeaways. The Arsenal of Germany. Nah, I don't know if we're that bad. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up today. We're at 4.99k subscribers. You guys have killed it today. I appreciate all the support in what was a disastrous match. So I will try to recoup my thoughts, get up our 5 takeaways. I appreciate it. On the way out, guys, be sure to drop a like. Drop a sub if you haven't, because we're that close to 5K. I didn't know we were going to get there maybe today. But I really appreciate it. You guys made this watch along a lot more funner than it could have been. So I'll see you guys in the 5 takeaways. Take care, friends.